but
get all that good shit. I'm in it for the croquetas, but I'll see anything else that's around.
All right, so we're gonna pick up where we left off.
Felipe has confirmed that Armados is
Spain.
the manufacturing spot of croquetas and pirombed. It is now in the lore. It's canon.
It's Cuba. So it's
So I have a rare export item.
yeah, so it's
Man, I'm gonna be going
Armados
there.
is actually Armando's, which is the
Gonna get the
the
good
Cuban
shit.
grocery store, the one Cuban grocery store in Naples, by the way. It's actually called Armando's. So,
Well, oh shit, my doggo. Be right back in 3 seconds.
all right, so we'll pick up exactly where we left off.
Oh.
Everybody's still in that room with the computer. You just saw the image on the screen showing you the elves coming in. I think Brian is not here, so he completely missed what happened here. I don't know if you saw the video of the last episode, Brian, on the YouTube thing.
Well, I can't hear anybody.
Brian, you can't hear me? We're having some difficulties with Brian.
I'm here.
Brian, you there?
I'm ready.
Brian?
Let he who cast the first stone have no sin.
I don't think Brian can hear us. He's having issues with.
I think it's the other way around, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, he can't hear us. Brian, can you
He
hear me?
who casts the first stone must have no sin. No sin cast he stone.
No.
It's me.
And cast the first tone. You're saying that if you
Okay,
have
can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, you couldn't hear me before. Now I left for 2 seconds. You're already arguing. So we're picking up exactly where we left off. Can Brian hear me?
Can you hear him, Brian?
I see just a little wolf thing for Brian.
Well, he's reconnected.
All right, Brian. We're gonna pick up. Oh, we lost Brian again because we gotta pick up with Brian.
You guys don't
You
see
gotta
me?
no, we can see you, but Felipe can't. So you gotta reconnect again.
No, I can hear Brian. I don't.
Oh,
need
you
to
can? Wait. Brian, can you hear Felipe?
I can hear him.
Okay. All right. I don't need to see Brian. As long as I can hear him, it's fine.
We're good.
So as long as I can Brian hear me?
Brian, are you? Oh shit. Well, he's gonna. Okay, here we go.
Brian,
He's doing a thingamajig.
Brian.
Sorry.
Don't you worry, your pretty little head.
Okay,
He's
Brian.
got the plan.
All right. So we'll pick up where we left off. Brian, if Yaltis awakens, you wake him in a strange, dark place, and there seems to be all around you seem to be items like a hoard. There's money, gold, magical items. It's like some old clothes. There's a sleeping elf. and it's dark in here. You're not sure how the fuck you got in here, but there seems to be some kind of opening, and there's a light coming from the opening, and it's like a good like 15 feet to your left as you come to. How are your hit points, man?
I believe I have 4 hit points.
You're full. I was gonna let you heal because you slept a little. But if you're weak, you're fine. So you're not sure where the fuck you are, but there seems to be like a little light, about 15 feet away.
Is this heaven? Whose gold is this?
So it's a fairly low roof above you, and it seems to be like a tent. Like maybe you're inside of a tent. And you do hear arguing coming from like above you, like directly above you, and if you look up, it seems to be like that. The roof of the tent seems to be like have been tied shut, like maybe someone closed it up. But there's some light off to your left.
Okay, so I look towards the light and I move very slowly and I try and see what I can find in the items and gold.
You keep bumping into magical items, which we haven't rolled up yet, so you can go through them later. If you want, being a dwarf, I'm sure you grab at least one and stick it in your pocket. So
Grab something, stick it in my pocket, and then kind of walk towards the light, trying to hear what's going on in like the seal.
okay.
I walk slowly so I can hear what's the talking going on.
Okay, so no, you're actually moving away from the talking. The talking is above you. It's coming from, but there's a light to your left.
All right, I'll travel towards the light.
Okay, so you get to the
Probably
light.
usually a
Finally,
bad idea,
it's
but
some
I would
kind of
travel.
tent flap, and it's open, and you see the little tent flap like waving in the wind, and outside of it is light. It seems to be like somewhere up, and there's like a crazy heat coming from out there, like hitting you right in the face. Not like supernatural heat, but like the heat of outside, of maybe a beach.
Okay, well, I grab onto it, like I hold myself on the sack, and I walk. I pull myself up, peek out to see what's out there.
Okay, a desert, a huge desert, and it goes on as far and as wide as you can see. You see the sand just keeps going, and the desert, and the sand is blowing in your face, and you can feel the heat of it hitting you in the face.
Can I see like the top of where I'm at? Like, do the voices outside of this, or are they back inside the
You seem to be. The voices are inside the tent. You seem to be inside of a tent. If you step out, you'll look back. You'll see a tent, but directly ahead of you is a desert, like surrounding this tent. You kind of sense that this is magic because being a dwarf, you're naturally repelled by it.
Mhm.
You're not at home. You're not in your home dimension. You're somewhere else.
This stinks. How did I end up
Maybe you should go
here?
back in the tent.
Yeah. I go back into the tent and I try and see if I can, climb on something towards the seal.
Okay, you
Like
notice before you turn back to go into the tent, at a peripheral vision, like out of the corner of your eyes, you notice something in the distance. You want to turn back and look?
Yeah. Can I turn back to see what we got there?
Turn back and look. There's a dot in the distance. Something really like far away is a dot, and it's growing slowly, like somebody's coming towards you.
Huh. Okay. Don't like the magic, but well, I guess we're gonna face whatever's out there. So
But you can hear the arguments going on inside the tent. You sure you want that dot? It's gonna take a while before that dot comes.
yeah, all right. Then I'm gonna go inside into the argument. That's more people. It's probably safer to go with people then.
Okay, so you go back into the tent. Okay.
Right.
Meanwhile, on the Gotengo, Ryan Drake and Bellerophon are now, and Ryan Drake, Bellerophon, and these characters, and Krill are looking at Krill's on the computer, and he's doing like a he's tapping it, and he's got that video of the elves leaving the bridge. They can explain when they see Ephialtes, they can tell them what the fuck happened. Leaving the bridge, and you guys can pick up where you left off.
How are you feeling, Krill?
Somewhat well. Almost died.
Well,
But I do have a question for the elves.
Oh, I can tell you about elves. But the more educated one will probably tell you better rather than racial slurs and the such. Sorry, Philia. Not you, you're fine.
Freya is very quiet
I meant
she's not here.
Exactly.
Freya walked over to her dragon, and she's like petting the dragon, and she seems to be traumatized from the cosmic horror that almost killed Krill. Very sensitive.
I'll let I've been on the ground for many years. I'll let Bellerophon speak on this. I don't really know about elves other than that they're. He tries to say this in a way that Freya won't hear. They're a bit of assholes. Usually, most of them.
The dragon hisses at you from behind Freya.
Oi! Oi! You know I'm right. He's like pointing at the dragon.
the
Don't be
cosmic
denying
horror.
yourself.
Did the cosmic horror leave anything behind?
No. Slime. Badly beaten Krill. There's slime everywhere, but that's about it.
What are you doing, Krill?
Looking through the cameras.
The cameras. So you almost got yourself killed for cameras? What are cameras?
They let you see things throughout the ship.
So like a globe
Magic!
of scrying.
Tinkle goes.
Scrying glass.
Yes, these are they're like eyes that look all over the ship. We created mechanical eyes, and with them we can see everything.
And every room.
You notice that as he hits buttons on it, all the rooms have snow, so you really can't see much.
It looks
Except
like
What about privacy?
there's a snowstorm.
No, that's not that kind of snow, Bellerophon. But okay. But we saw that there's help coming. You saw those elves. They're coming to help us on
Good.
Tuesday, right? They're coming on Tuesday.
Sorry,
Today,
guys. I'll be right back. Something's happened.
Well, Krill, could you do me a favor and next time you decide to leave the group, you mind telling someone? You almost got yourself killed.
I already did.
No, but before you leave, you not us hearing your screams for help. I'm saying
I was just praying for help. I was dying.
yes. So before you run off on your own, how about you let us know?
I did.
Yes, but after you're being maimed. I'm talking about before.
I did before I was almost dead.
But you still left on your own.
Yes.
So you noticed nobody was following you.
Yes. I noticed you were going to the death machine.
Yes. And what's the problem with that?
Krill starts to try to mess with the computer to show the cameras to the death machine.
You don't find the death machine. You do see what it leaves behind, which is death. You see the remainders of many dinosaurs, pieces everywhere, and elves. No, not elves. Gnomes.
I'm
At
sure.
least hundreds of gnome bodies everywhere.
So it's pretty
You
much
don't actually see the machine
description.
itself. You can hear it though. You guys can hear it from this room. It's coming from this direction.
We need to go.
Machine.
We need to go and take this thing down.
All right.
Okay then.
Felnox, the Court of Chaos is in front of you. You guys notice that Felnox closed his eyes. But before we go to you, Felnox, hold on. I know you want to have this conversation. Brian, Fialtes, what you heard was the last few words of the conversation between Krill and Bellerophon. So, and they're coming from above the tent flap.
All right, so I grab the tent flap and try and pull myself out of there. It's a low roof, right?
Yeah, but you're also a dwarf.
Yeah,
you might have to
pretty
climb
low
some-
myself.
So you start stacking shit.
Yeah, I start stacking all the magical items and boxes, anything I can find in there.
So all the junk that's kept in this thing, you stack it up and you climb up to the top and you start tugging on the opening. Bellerophon, you feel somebody tugging on your back holding.
I feel like
I think
this reminds me of Felnox for some reason. This whole place, I just feel
It's actually
it's reminiscent of Felnox.
It's actually Bellerophon. You should watch the last adventure.
I think our friend's awake. I open up the bag of holding, and I grab him by the scruff of his neck, and I go shake all the gold.
You get dragged out of the tent. And now you're suddenly in the ship again.
I shake all the gold and items out of him, and then I pull him out.
So
Did you guys put me in a bag?
No, we put you in
the bag
of holding.
How did you put the whole room in the desert in the bag?
It's magic.
Magic.
It's magic. But don't worry, you're okay now. Wait, hold on. I go behind his ear, pluck out a gold piece, and I chuck it back in the bag.
Boy,
That's my gold.
What's happening? I just had horrible flashbacks about my child being stolen while being awake somehow.
Well, Bellerophon told Ephialtes a very much awake Ephialtes from inside of the bag of holding. Ephialtes looks to be covered in sand, by the way.
In sand? Oh, I guess I've had this bag of holding for over 300 years. So I think maybe some sand. I might have to clean it out.
300.
There's just a desert in there. It's very, very hot.
It's pocket lint.
I don't know about that. There's a desert. There seemed to be somebody moving in there as well. I was not alone.
We threw a couple things in there from
That gives me good memories of Remington's ear getting ripped off. Good memories. You know the lad put his ear inside his pocket? Because he never saw a movie before. You're supposed to wrap your ear. You're supposed to put a tourniquet around your ear.
The
For
best
God's
part of your
sake.
face is that happened during the live game. Rayton had his ear ripped off.
Hopefully he sent it to his loved one.
It actually got healed back right after.
Oh,
Yeah, tourniquets, they're very important. Watch a movie. Read
going
the
on?
book.
Felnox, what's going on?
Actually, Felnox's eyes closed. He can't hear you. Now we'll go to Felnox. Felnox, you're in front of the Court of Chaos. They look to be very entertained with what's been going on, and they turn to you. They're like, "Oh, you have
Is there
returned."
something else you may want? And he will.
What'd you say?
No, so he basically asked them, is there something else you may want besides the Paladin's sword? Something else that may placate you so you can stop opening these portals?
Magog turns to you, and that's the one that spoke to you originally. He turns to you and he says, "What do you have to offer?"
I've got this nice gem dagger.
No, this is only.
It's wizardly stuff. You don't want to be a part of it.
You only see Felnox with his eyes closed, and he's like going back and forth.
Muscle guru stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Well,
You can't even hear what he's saying.
jeez. I don't really have much. In fact, I have my most important item. That I can offer you.
What is your most important?
He holds up
item?
his magic
They don't.
book.
They look bored. Like, what is your most important item?
This magic book.
You would give us your magic book.
They probably wrote it, but
Magog looks bored, man. He doesn't have a face, but somehow his features, his body, his shoulders, they're like
The two hands on his face are kind of like plucking their nails.
yeah, pretty much, yeah, exactly what's happening.
The fact is, the Paladin isn't going to give up any of his stuff, and I'm not about to start stealing from him.
The Paladin is allowing so many lives to be lost over a blade.
I am well aware.
Think about that, little mage. You are doing exactly the same.
Well, I mean, I figure if I give you my magic, at least one pain in your butt is out of the way. Permanently.
They all chuckle. It's not even a loud laugh. It's like a chuckle. You consider yourself a pain in our butt, is what you said?
Yeah, well, lack of a better phrase. Truth is, I've been helping to close these portals. I've been helping to fight some of these creatures. I figured if I can't do that anymore, that at least might get a chuckle out of you.
Heckin Hoda, which is the one that's covered in corruptions, turns to the others. He's wasting our time. Can I make him prettier? Newell
Jax beat you to that.
Newell waves his hand. Not yet. If you return one more time, Felnox, with nothing of interest, we'll let Heckin Hoda make you prettier. And he snaps his fingers and your eyes open. And you can't seem to close them. Even when you blink. You can't see him to see them. Or to hold them shut.
So I tell everyone else, yeah, listen, they're going to keep opening portals unless we give them something that's going to make them happy. Is anybody willing to give up something to kind of tip the balance back in?
What are you talking about?
You all
Krill,
spices.
if I thought those spices would work, I would have taken you with me.
Oh, that's a good idea, though. We could invite them to some sort of dinner. Maybe they're not as horrific and alien as they look. have
Well,
some dinner with them, talk it out. Maybe they were trying to get that egg for a meal.
I doubt that.
Well, it's a thought.
No, it's a good thought.
John, roll an intelligence check.
Oh boy.
So he just woke up and he asked us if we could give him something.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of weird feeling. I mean, I just got out of a bag. I don't know what's going on here.
I wish I
wizard
could
always
see
on
that
some crazy
part.
Someone
God, I
explain
wish-
these realities. What the fuck happened? No one's told him anything. You're in a room covered. Okay, I'm gonna describe the room because I haven't described it for you. I'm sorry. There's a computer here. You know what a computer looks like. Your character doesn't know what the fuck that is. There's moving images on the screen. Okay, it's a fairly the room is fairly sterile looking. We got a gray room, but there's slime all over the floor, and everyone, particularly Ryan Drake and Krill, are covered in slime. Krill is also injured. He's got he looks like he got his ass whipped.
You lot look like you've been through the mill. What's going on here?
Oh, no one told you yet. Sorry, I was going through traumatic memories to notice you coming out of that bag. Well,
He came out of a bag.
Krill, he went and he found Cthulhu. He almost got killed. We saved him. I stabbed Cthulhu in the eye, and then, well, I can't really describe Cthulhu, but just imagine Cthulhu and you'd get it. You read the H.P. Lovecraft book, right?
John, you failed that
I-
intelligence
Just
check,
imagine-
so you get nothing.
I've heard of Cthulhu. That's good.
Basically, it was
well,
a creature
Just
with a very big
imagine
eye,
people with eyeballs.
Krill, you can roll the same intelligence check.
No good.
Let me think. What else happened? I mean, you were asleep because of magic, wild magic. You didn't get killed by the raptors. We decided to put them in cages.
weird.
Hopefully, they won't cannibalize each other.
It doesn't seem like I was gone too long, but it feels specifically like 2 weeks.
Oh well, you know how time flies in these games. Technically, it's only been maybe an hour or two in game, and we've been playing for a month. But you don't want to think about that. You'll go crazy. Now,
Playing.
focus on
Always
now.
thinking about playing this one. Well, it's
Krill,
Felnox.
you have the urge to ply your trade to the Court of Chaos. Something tells you that you should ply your trade.
You know what?
That's all I'm gonna tell you, man. You have the urge to ply your trade to the Court of Chaos.
Felnox, can
Yeah.
can you bring us to the Court of Chaos?
I
Oh,
can't
that
even.
sounds like a wild idea. Come on,
If
let's
you want, I
go.
can try to
The
hold
moment Bellerophon says
and
that, you
maybe
feel
do it.
Felnox. You feel that yes. The answer is yes. The moment Bellerophon asks you that,
All right.
it's almost like they sent you that image.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, they do want to talk to you. So if I hold on to, maybe you guys hold on to me and I close my eyes, we can go there.
Well, next to Felnox.
Okay, so who's touching? Who's holding on to to Felnox?
I'll talk.
Oh, I go over there and I grab Felnox.
Yeah, I think we're all gonna go for the trip here.
Okay, the dragon is not going to.
Oh yeah,
The dragon
leave the
walks
elf
over.
behind.
He takes
That would be a very good idea.
the 3 NPCs stay away. So you're going Bellerophon?
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone touches Felnox, and what do you do, Felnox? Close your eyes.
Freya, stop trying to seduce the gnome. He's my friend.
I close my eyes.
All right, all of you are in front of the Court of Chaos. For those of you who have never been in front of the Court of Chaos, I will describe it. You are in a party, Brian. What you see is a giant, a huge freaking room, and the room has hundreds of partygoers, and they look like from many different worlds, like wild-looking creatures. Most of them look humanoid of some kind, but they have body parts of all sorts of animals. If you keep looking at them for too long, you feel madness. You feel yourself have like really fucked up thoughts. So you kind of look away from all these people. Among the party are 5 thrones, 5 huge fucking thrones, and on the thrones are giants essentially. And each one of them, you know, the moment you look at them, that these are gods themselves. One of them, the first one, the biggest one, right in the center, looks like a knight, like a huge knight. You can see him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's Newell.
that's Newell. He generally does the talking. Then there's Klarv Gorak, an eyeball with chicken legs. Then
I wonder if his legs taste like chicken.
this chick, which is like the hanging widow, got her name, Zali. Then there's Magog, which is the one that likes to talk to John. And then there's Heckin Hoda, which is the really disgusting one that wants to make John very pretty. And that's it. That's them. They're all standing there, and they look amused. Around them, there is no sky. All around you is the cosmos. Essentially, you see like portals and vortexes and all sorts of shit that you've never seen before. But hovering all around you, and you see it below too. The floor is see-through. It's transparent, so you can see like the cosmos below you, and you get the feeling that if you like fall for this shit, you will never be found. Okay, so you instinctively like back up to the rest of the group. Everyone else has been here except for Krill.
So FELTs is like kind of calmed at the fact that he's been through a bunch of shit with these guys already. So this part of the magic just he doesn't feel comfortable, but it's just familiar. So he doesn't freak out too much.
Yeah, oh my god! Look at the design.
Krill, FELTs, just try to stay close to the group.
FELTs, come here.
I go,
Design.
I go Krill, and it's like, we'll be fine. And I tap him on the shoulder, and then I give him, you're full health, Krill?
No.
All right, I'll give you 2 more hit die. They gave me 2 last time.
Oi, FELTs, look at the design. Now that's craftsmanship. It's like the void below us. Oh, we got to talk to them about that. We can make some fine buildings with this.
I agree.
One of
I gotta
them,
rebuild my
Nul, the god Nul, he's actually a god of war. So he's a warrior god. So Ephialtes might have known him since Ephialtes is a warrior. You might have actually heard of him. So the one directly in front of you, the chaos god, is a god of warrior fighting. So you kind of might have some. Your character may have admiration for him.
Yeah. So, Jonathan, roll your roll 2 hit dice.
So he FELTs like nudges
Like
Drake.
What's your hit dice?
Jonathan, what's your fucking hit dice?
You're a wizard. 1d4, dipshit.
He's not a wizard. He's a sorcerer.
Right? Unless
he's just an asshole. He doesn't keep track of his shit. It's 2d6.
Yeah.
Wow, I get
Stop drinking on the job, Jonathan.
Okay, yeah.
Come on, Don, dude. Come on, today.
All right.
There you go.
You'll back 7 hit points, man.
All right.
Bon appetit.
Okay, so
I am here.
the Court of Chaos bristles when they see that you brought Bellerophon. Their irritation, John, and boredom with you is now turned into almost outrage. They're looking over at you. You have incredible gall bringing him here,
I brought him here to talk.
little wizard.
I didn't bring him here to start a fight.
A fight.
I look at Felnox. I was like, you don't know me very well, do you?
I do, but I'm hoping you put the lives of others before anything else.
I always do.
I'm banking a
Wait,
lot of.
before you do anything, we got to talk about this craftsmanship. Nul! I didn't notice it last time, but you got a fine place here. Who built this?
FELTs nudges Ryan Drake. He's like, oh no, I knew it was him.
So they walk up to Newell and all start killing. So Newell turns to the dwarves. Dwarven friends, it is good to have you here. But first, give us a moment while we conduct business. And we can speak. I may have rewards for you if the fool of Felnox can actually learn to deal.
No. One thing. You spurned me on my journey to find out what happened to my kingdom. Apologize for not taking your offer, but I thank you, nevertheless, for what it made it cause. I have a boy now. Possibility to rebuild my kingdom. Thank you.
The child of law. Excellent. I am happy to see the child. Now give us a moment, Ryan Drake. Newell turns his attention beyond the dwarves at Bellerophon, Felnox, and Krill.
If I may ask, Felnox, exactly what is this group here we're looking at?
He looks at you like, what? This is the court of chaos. They're all deities of chaos.
I can see they are beyond my comprehension. So who are they?
The court of chaos? They're deities of chaos. That's literally the name of their group.
Yes, but that doesn't explain the food. What is that food?
There's food. There's food everywhere, and the party goers are passing around little hors d'oeuvres and shit. And Ryan Drake and Efiali started eating a while ago. They've been handing them shit. So they both got like turkey legs and everything.
Turkey legs.
Do not be
walking around.
Chaos legs.
Do not be tempted, Krill, by these unclean beasts.
He just described dwarves.
BLT pushes Ryan Drake again. He's like, this one says unclean. I say satisfied.
You have one of those legs for me.
Krill runs over and starts eating legs.
And BLT throws one over there to the Krill to catch with his mouth.
It's a turkey leg, Krill. It's delicious. You never had turkey before. It's fucking good. So the rest of the court, while Newell's attention now has gone back to the dwarves and to Krill, the rest of the court, especially Magog, are staring at Bellerophon because they and at Felnox. You two wish to say something.
I'm not here to say anything.
What?
So you've been looking for me, and I'm here now. You want my blade, and I'm here to give it to you.
You have attacked us? Is that what you're planning to do? Attack gods?
That's what I'm here to do.
Oh, man. I was hoping for a subtle.
Hold your horses.
He opens his book. He's like, I wish I had this.
Hold your horses. He
have-
doesn't mean it like that.
I'm here with my friends.
Now listen.
I have Ryan Drake with me.
Boy, he means to fight you in a drinking battle. That's what he means.
That I have no problems with.
They have been following us. They have been following us this whole entire time, attacking us every chance we get. I tire of this. So we're here.
You know,
a whole room of deities.
I kind of
I
feel a bit the same way. You know, all the gnomes being dead.
Sorry, I gotta get the stats of demons if you're gonna fight. I gotta get some nice, big, nasty demons. Go on, continue.
But you've been alive for 300 years, so I figured if you fight them in a drinking battle, you'll win. You know, because of the 300 years and you already kind of being a wee bit ascendant.
Were you caring enough to give your friends a few years more to live?
This Ollie, the hanged bride, she turns to the paladin, to Bellerophon, and looks right at him. So you come into our court. You betray the deal made with your group.
I made no deal.
You threaten us to our faces.
Whoa, enough. Come on.
I made no deals with you.
I brought you here to talk. I didn't bring you here to get us all.
And the one who's been attacking
demon gods.
You've been attacking me and my group since the beginning.
We have not. We forced a deal on you long ago, and you betrayed the deal to a god of justice. Then you ran. We have been following you. We just want recompense. It's all we wish, Paladin. Give us your blade or something of equal value, and we'll leave you alone.
It's a trade. Okay, I could do a trade.
Oh yeah, we got gold. Lots of it.
She turns to Krill, and she's like, There are wiser ones among you. What do you have to trade?
Oh, there are many assessments I can acquire. Like this rifle, for instance. It is very fine craftsmanship. There is
Oh,
more to where it comes from.
he's understating that.
The,
That
the
rifle
court,
was
the court,
clean through
the
a
court
dwarf.
does not see that Bellerophon pulled the blade, and they're all very interested in what Krill is showing them. They're like, what is this? Like they're all looking at him. They're all like staring right at him.
Demonstrate. So, testing dummy. Something to, boom. Something like that. It doesn't need to be anything alive or moving.
The Dali waves her hand, and one of the creatures in the party like freezes up and walks out and stands in front of you. And she's like, "This thing will do." You see, it freezes, and the light leaves its eyes, and it turns pretty much into a dummy.
Gun. It starts to fire.
Okay, you don't have to roll,
miss, Krill.
but you fire the beam right at the gun at the creature, and it explodes. And they're like, "Whoa!" The entire court is looking around, and they're like, "Impressive," especially Newell. Where did you come by this weapon?
By one of the portals you came to open. Various individuals of reptilian nature
While he's talking to them,
bringing these very fine weapons.
I fly up
I can't.
and I do mighty deed.
Very
I
loud.
go back down into the earth.
It's a
That's a
portal.
who? You might be
I
on
grab onto his leg.
And I
Maybe
fly up, and then I fly back down as hard as I can, and I stab my blade into the ground.
Okay, so Bellerophon, what is the intent of the mighty deed?
I am trying to do that the Avengers attack
But to do damage or to just
to blind and damage. Yeah,
Okay, go for
I'm just putting holy light all over this motherfucker.
Okay, go ahead. Roll a mighty deed.
Okay, and I'm gonna. Where's my thing? And I'm gonna burn luck too.
Is there? Oh,
Roll intelligence check. Felnox, give me a roll an intelligence check if you want.
I was actually trying to grab onto his leg so he doesn't fly off, but
Oh, you can go ahead.
Good luck with that.
oh,
That's
okay.
a buff ass wizard. That's a really buff wizard. He should be able to do it.
That's my intelligence check. So
Okay, for a moment you feel like the whispers of somebody trying to stop you, like just a hand trying to stop you. Like you barely, you're like it's like a mosquito trying to do something.
All right.
trying to stop me from what?
You
All right, guys.
rolled, John.
Here
You
we
rolled a
You
fucking
don't know.
5. Bellerophon
All right, here-
really felt that. His armor class is like 23. So,
Oh, wait, that was his intelligence roll.
oh, that was your intelligence
Uh,
roll.
y-
Jesus Christ! I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Felix, what's that? Your deed die?
Yeah,
Okay, hold.
It's a 4?
Yeah.
8.
8?
John, you feel that if you touch Bellerophon and you open your eyes, you can get you and him out of here.
Will everybody else be there, or
And I turn my wings
Well,
on
they come back
fire.
to-
Everyone else seems to be having a great time, and they seem to be dealing with the Court of Chaos.
I
try to
turn,
take him with me?
I turn my wings on fire. Everything.
Okay. So Bellerophon made his roll. You can now.
I rolled a full D
Okay,
die.
so he does it. He does his mighty deed. You may roll an attack roll.
Where's
Justice.
the roll? Did it not happen for me? I
Brian,
didn't see his roll.
Brian rolled. I didn't see. Bellerophon rolled, but he
Yeah,
didn't.
Brian.
He
No,
didn't.
Bellerophon rolled an 8 for his mighty deed.
But roll, Felix, you have to roll an attack.
He totally made that.
Yeah, no, I got to roll an attack roll. Hold on.
You don't have to hit anything. You just have to roll over 1. Just if you roll a 1, you flunk it.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Yeah.
So can I use? Would my agility work, or it's already done?
Hold on.
Oh,
Damn, John, you are fucked.
Okay, he's going to make the move, John. He's going to do it. You see him fly up into the sky. He lights everything up. His wings open, flames and everything. He comes down, and as he's coming down, he's going to hit the ground. And this is going to happen. What he's doing isn't a spell, but you may attempt spell duel rules to interrupt him. I don't know if you want to try.
The funny
But
part
you're
is
gonna have to roll
Ryan
for
Drake.
34, man. So,
Oh man.
because it's kind of like a spell. So are you going to try to interrupt with a spell duel?
Oh man.
Is there any way for me to try to tackle him and get him out of there?
I'm in the air. I flew
No,
down.
he's in the air, man.
Remember,
the only
when
way
he's
you can do
coming
is roll a
down,
spell.
try to intercept him.
and
And
I look like
before
a
he hits.
fireball. I look like a fireball, dude. I'm on
The
fire.
only way you can do it is with.
Seriously, like I'm
with a
afraid of
spell.
fire. I've blown myself up how many times already?
If you have a spell that can intercept him and grab him, then I'll take that. But you have to roll against his roll, yeah, and using spell duel rules. That's what we're gonna do, since this is pretty unprecedented.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
my goodness, this sucks.
What spell are you casting, and make your roll.
He's got to roll over 34.
No, he doesn't have to roll with 34. He has to do spell duel, and we'll see what happens.
At 233, 232.
I also need what's spell.
Actually, it's 37. I forgot. I forgot to add on the mighty deed thing. All of it.
Yeah, the burnt luck, the mighty deed.
You know
burnt
what?
luck?
I use transference.
Oh, yeah. You burnt luck, right? Yeah, I mean, you said that.
I wish John worked this hard when it was to fight the bad guys.
So, Felix, you burnt luck? How'd you get a plus 15?
Huh?
How'd you get a plus 15?
I have a plus 11, and then I forgot I got an 8. The deed dice 8.
Okay. Go ahead, John. What are you rolling?
Actually higher.
There's burnt luck there, too, I think.
Yeah, I didn't do the luck. I didn't
John,
know how to.
Freaking spell you casting, man.
You know what? I'm gonna cast sleep. 155.
Oh, shit, that's horrible.
You're gonna bust your ass. You're gonna
Go ahead,
fly up
man.
and-
Roll your cast.
Dude, that's fucked up. I mean, it's worse than burning him. If you burn Bellerophon, you'll just tickle him, and he'll be like, "It's like, why'd you do that?" But if you make him knock out, he's gonna fucking slam the floor on his face, wake him to kill you. He's gonna fucking kill you when he wakes up.
He's gonna kill me either way, so I don't care.
Luckily, Mandrake and I are away from them.
Oh no! Like,
Well, you guys don't really know this is happening.
yeah, like
No, you guys don't know.
So I
And
really-
the court is so interested in Krill and screw you that they're not even noticing it. They're gonna get hit.
Oh man,
It's a good roll. Let's see what happens.
a modest roll, John. It's a modest roll.
I should have
I
burned luck.
mean, compared to what it's up against, it's not. Good luck.
Okay, I will roll a d5.
Oh shit!
How do I roll my how do I add my luck to this?
It's too late.
No, I did. I said I was burning
Oh,
luck, but I don't know how. I don't know what
What
does
if
it.
you want to luck? Just
How,
add
how's
luck.
it? I never used it before, so I don't know
Dude,
how.
it doesn't make any difference. There's one point.
So there's no reason to use it then.
Because of the spell duel rules, he's up against 28 plus. If you were to roll 28, it would have been the same thing.
All right. It's a high ass roll, anyways, man. It's a beautiful roll. Good luck, John.
Okay, so you don't hurt Felnox, Bellerophon, but you cancel him. Yeah, you absolutely cancel his spell, and you slam yourself into the ground, and flames come out of you, and basically blast out through the whole fucking room, and you're attempted to blind. So the white light blinds the court and blinds everybody in the room. That is of chaos, which is what I imagine you were planning. Okay, all of you who are chaotic of alignment are blinded. Or you can roll saving throws. Who's of chaos alignment?
Me, of course.
Ryan Drake and Krill, right?
What am I rolling for?
You rolling?
Personality?
You may roll a reflex saving throw to basically look away.
All right. All right.
Damn it.
Felnox, you're not chaos?
Felnox is
surprising.
chaos. He's just full of shit.
Yeah.
Originally in 5e, my character he was lawful, so I've been trying to keep up with
Reflex
that.
saving throw, Jonathan.
Reflex saving throw.
Okay.
Did I make it? I mean, whew, that's
No, you didn't.
I don't know if I made that. Did I?
No, you didn't.
Oh, I can't see a bloody thing.
You are
Oh, the
4
best
rounds.
part
That means about 40 seconds blind. Basically, a flash of light hit you in the eye. You took no damage, but you're blinded for 4 rounds. What about you, Jonathan? What do you roll?
Hold on, rolling right now.
My kid is lawful, so he can see.
The baby's giggling.
Ying! Ying! Oh, she's having a.
You also failed. You were also blinded for 1d4 rounds.
What do we have to roll?
You're chaos now?
No, I still want to acknowledge him as chaos because he's trying his hardest to be lawful.
He's chaos.
Whatever good that is.
Roll. Reflex saving throw.
God,
Change your alignment to chaos. Stop it.
Oh my god!
you were trying to
roll
defend
anyway.
chaos.
You're the only one that made it.
Oh, you made it.
So he's right in front of you, Felnox. You can jump up to him and grab him if you want to. So now,
I
back to what he
I
did.
can open my eyes.
Okay, so Felnox and Bellerophon blink out of the court of chaos. When the three of you are able to see again, it didn't work on Ephialtes. He's enjoying himself eating the turkey leg so much that he's fine. Are you there, Brian?
I'm here.
That is awesome. He was saved by a turkey
So
leg.
Why am I disappearing?
Because Felnox grabbed you and teleported you back to
How about the rest of the group?
just you. He just grabbed you. The rest of you are still in the court. The other three are still in the court.
You're not chaos?
No, we all got blinded.
So,
Yeah, but
the rest of
I
you-
can cancel the blindness on you guys.
no, it's too late. I already did it. I made him roll. So you can cancel it.
No,
now.
but I could cancel it on them after they've been blind because Avengers did that
Okay, so you canceled it.
on them, on the good guy, on the good
Okay.
guys. You know,
All right. So Krill and Ryan Drake, you were blinded for about 3 or 4 seconds, and then it was canceled. Everyone else in the room was blinded for, and they're blinded for at least between 10 to 40 seconds. All the people on the floor also received burns, so some of them are on the floor writhing in agony. The court was unaffected, and they're still looking at Krill, and they're asking Krill for what else you got in there.
Oi,
I love Grill.
What else?
Lords of Chaos.
Spices, salt, various qualities.
Oh,
Bellerophon and Felnox, hold on, we'll go back to you guys. I'm just gonna keep these guys talking.
Various.
oh, you got to try the spices.
What would you take for the spices, Krill?
Oh,
Ephialtes, he realizes something happened, and he looks at Grill like he eggs on the spices too. He's like,
Okay,
yeah, great spices.
The court. Newell turns to Ryan Drake. He says, "Does he speak for your group in the deals?" Ryan Drake Firebeard.
Oh, he's a wise man, I'll give you that. And those spices, they're not any normal spices. Reptilian spices, I tell you. The
Great.
finest. The same people that got that laser weapon made those spices. That goes to craftsmanship. I've been trying to get them off him this whole wee adventure.
yes, they are very valuable. So valuable, in fact, that a golden dragon once tried to buy them.
All right, so this goes on for another 15, 20 minutes as you guys haggle back and forth. And if Yalti stuffs his face, if either one of the three of you has taken any damage, the food that you ate heals you. And they bring out some apples. And Ryan Drake, you've seen these apples before. So
Oh, if you don't mind, I'm going to take as many as I can.
are you going to
I
tell
love
us about those apples?
Oh, everyone should stock up on apples. Trust me.
Okay. You are able to carry at least 3 apples each. So the three of you can take 3 of these apples and shove them into your bags. The apples, when you bite into them, heal you. So
Nice.
I'll tell you how much they heal when you actually bite into them. Either one of the three of you has taken any damage, you're at full health. Okay, I will make you roll because this is fucking hilarious. So, but you make deals, and at the end of this, you are left with absolutely nothing of your spices. But by the way, Krill, and somehow for some reason you've gotten nothing in return except apples and food, and the portals are closed, and the Felnox and Bellerophon. We're back to you guys. During those 15 minutes. So this is what happens during those 15 minutes while the other three are hanging.
What did you do?
For the fate of the universe with spices. Felnox.
Well,
Felnox, what
Bellerophon's
did you
furious.
do?
He's in full
I told you out of this.
Astartes mode.
It's insane.
What?
Were you really gonna attack 5 deities? They shrugged off your attack like it was nothing.
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
No, you don't know that.
You ran.
I ran to keep them from trying to kill you because you were being insane.
I'm starting to wonder what side are you on.
Are you a deity?
I mean, if you put this much effort fighting the enemy, there'd be peace.
Are you a deity? You didn't answer my question. And I'm not talking some half-ass
I am.
deity. I'm talking full-blown master of all that is being created. Are you?
I am just a simple cog in the wheel.
Then you need to stop being a fool.
Fool.
Could have gotten us all killed. I brought you there to talk.
Felnox, I always say I've sensed the battle within you of chaos and good, but you can't be good getting in bed with evil.
You were the lunatic that made the deal with them, and instead of going to those deities of law that we were stealing from, you stole the egg. How could you even say this? Seriously.
Felnox, I was the only one who didn't make a deal with chaos. I made it.
I didn't make a deal, genius. He just flips him off and keeps walking.
Felnox walks away. Let me put you guys on the map. So I'll take the guys who are not here off the map, so you can properly
and you left,
walk away.
And you left our friends behind. That's
they're partying. So for you guys, the Court of Chaos stretches out time. By the way,
they were doing fine. You were the one
guys are
causing.
arguing. The 2 minutes.
You ran after I did my attack and you left everybody else behind. How does that make sense?
Okay, during the 3 or 4 minutes that you guys have been arguing, like 2 weeks passed for the other characters.
Oh man,
they've been drinking and partying.
Oh my God.
They've been drinking and partying with the court. They made
Oh,
very good friends.
There's something I want to
During
do.
this time, the court told you guys that everything's forgiven. It's all right. And that you can call upon Duel whenever you need help.
Nice.
They've closed all the portals. They apologize for the fact that they left something. There's at least one creature they left behind they weren't able to bring back. One of them assures you it's peaceful. It's a Stegosaurus. Don't worry about it. They don't do anything wrong. And everything's cool. And watch your paladin friend. He's got issues. And then they send you back. So
Wait. Before we get sent back, I want to talk to Newell. Newell.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. You guys want to have your chat?
Oi, Newell.
During the 2 weeks you spent drinking and partying and debauching yourselves, so you decide to have a conversation with Newell.
Oi, Newell. I'll tell you what. I haven't had parties like this since back when my kingdom still existed. I'm planning on rebuilding it all, every last bit of it. And Newell, since I can tell, 100% you're a top-notch lad, you're invited to my child's first birthday. That is when I'll call upon you.
Newell's like he's a good kid. The kid has a little like chaos hat, like a little red hat, says "Make chaos great again" or something on it. It's a child little chaos hat. And also, you guys got magical items. From Newell. Ephialtes, you received something called a Helion's Mail, a demon scale +3 half plate that protects against fire. So,
Okay.
it's a +3 half plate. I'll give you the armor class for a half plate. It should be in the book, but I'll get it for you. Don't worry about it. So check your armor class, and we're going to lower it. This should lower it a little bit. Wait 1 second. Where's the armor classes? Half plate. So half plate, it gives you a +7 to your armor class. What's your current armor class, man?
My current armor class is hold on. It's 19. Oh it was 16, but plus this is 19.
So you had it was 16 plus what? Your dexterity?
No, plus the half plate. I already applied it. Let me take it off. So 16. Just 16.
Okay, yeah. Put the half plate. Half plate gives you a +7, and then it gives you a +7 from 10 to 7. So you're gonna have 17, and then add your dexterity bonus if you have any. If you don't, then you add a +3. So you're at 20. Your armor class is at 20.
Okay.
And then it has additional powers. Against fire. It protects against fire.
I don't know why. This kind of feels like the opposite of
The plate is
sort of negative
immune to fire. Okay, so you can take dragon fire and like
Ooh.
take no damage. Period. So
Hell yeah.
with this mail on, with this. Okay, Ryan Drake. You
What?
receive a vortex helm. This summons a tornado of razors against one's enemies. 4d6 damage to a 30-foot diameter area. DC 15 fortitude save for half damage.
Holy shit, that's a lot to write. Start from the beginning.
Vortex helm summons a tornado of razors against one's enemies. Okay, it creates it's basically a fireball spell, but you don't have to roll. Does
All right.
4d6 damage to a 30-foot diameter. DC 15 fortitude save for half damage.
DC 14?
15.
15
Fortitude save
for
for half
half.
damage.
Fortitude, half damage. All right. And the damage, it's 46 or what's it, 2d6?
4d6.
right.
Let's see. Magog gives Krill
Chaos croquetas.
Chaos croquetas. Yeah, I might give chaos croquetas. So,
There we go. That's a reward. Bring some back for our paladin.
the staff of Ekim. E-K-I-M. Write this shit down, Jonathan. Pen. +6 to all spell checks.
Ooh.
This is the stuff you would have gotten if you guys dealt with these guys.
Nice. Did anybody level up last week?
I don't think so. I think you're pretty close, though. You guys, everyone has 4 XP for getting through this. All of you, including the 2 who flew away. You, even though you left, I will give you the XP. 4 XP, everybody, for surviving an encounter with the Court of Chaos. But no magical items as rewards to the 2 who left. This is only for the guys who hung around for 2 weeks and partied with the Court. And you may take Newell and you may take Newell as your patrons if you'd like, Brian and Ryan Drake.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay.
It means
What
you
do we
call
do
it
then?
He's a cool guy.
NOOHL. He's a warrior, dude. He's a chaos warrior.
Yeah.
So that's it. So you teleport.
NOOHL?
I'm sorry.
NOOHL?
NOOHL. Jonathan Krill was also given a diamond by the hanged bride, a huge fucking diamond, which is what they gave you for the spices. You have no spices left on you.
Right.
You return to the material plane after saying goodbye to your new friends, to your drinking buddies, and you find Bellerophon and let me bring back. Who's missing? Somebody's missing. Ephialtes.
Ephialtes.
You guys return to the material plane. You're still back in this place. You've been away for 2 weeks. For you, it was 2 weeks. For here, it was about 3 minutes. You see Bellerophon chasing Felnox, fetching Felnox out of the room. Felnox isn't wearing a shirt. They're yelling at each other. They're mad.
Oh! Bellerophon, me lad! Ryan Drake runs over and hugs him.
I'm on fire.
It's so good to see you! Oh!
I doused my flame.
It's so good to see you, Bellerophon. Oh, I think I saw the magic trick you did. I didn't know you did magic.
You're alive.
Oh, I brought you. See, they didn't get anything for you. I got something for
you
you.
noticed that they came back with like trinkets. The Ryan Drake's wearing a powerful looking helm. You haven't seen Ephialtes yet, but but you're gonna see a completely new armor on him. This really powerful looking armor, and Krill's carrying a staff, and Krill is dressed. I mean, they didn't give him the rest of wasn't armor, but he's got like some really nice outfits on. He's been mingling with the crowd, so he looks like jeweled. He's got this huge diamond hanging off a chain on his chest. He's tricked out, man. So
I tried to stay there and fight them, but Felnox pulled me out and left everyone behind.
Oh, you want to spar with them? You're a genius! Who better to spar with than a god? Oh, should have thought of that. I should have asked him that.
Ryan Drake, he's looking to try to kill them. That's probably.
That's a fool's errand. Fool's errand.
Well, I'll tell you what.
you guys can control your
Maybe
character.
the guy with the eye, the chicken leg eye, he was a creepy one. You're trying to go for him, weren't you? I don't blame you, Bellerophon. That guy was creepy. I think I caught him staring at me, staring at my hinds. No one looks at a dwarf's hinds. No one. He just starts looking around at everyone. He's like wild-eyed. No one.
All right, let's go.
So the ship is not as loud as it used to be. It seems to be still now. You can still hear the sound of that thing though in the distance. So whatever the court did, it's now quieter. So you already sense, those of you who are sensitive to this, you sense that all the portals are closed. But whatever was left behind is still here. So you do have a little bit of a cleanup.
Is Freya coming with us?
Freya is no longer in the room. I'm going to remove her.
In the gnome?
Yeah, her and the gnome disappeared when you returned. They weren't here.
Okay.
They got a room.
Hey, is Noel in DC? Is he in the book?
Who? Newell?
Noel? Yeah.
He is not in that book. He's in the. He's in
Starless
the annual.
Seas.
The annual.
Oh, he's in the annual? He's actually there, like all of his stats and whatnot? I thought I had to go
Newell's
to
in the annual with his
Starless
people.
Seas for that.
Brian, do you have a copy of the annual? PDF wise?
I think I do.
Yeah, he's in the annual. No, the entire court is in the annual. All of them.
Awesome. I'll check it out.
I sent you guys a PDF a while back, so if you need.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Yeah, he's in there. So if you need his you can't cast his spells because you're not a mage, but you can definitely call upon him, and he'll look you up when you need him. So okay, so you continue. So Bellerophon runs up ahead. Everybody, you guys follow the paladin.
Oi, Bellerophon! So I've been thinking. You've done us a solve by healing us. All the time. So, I brought you a wee gift. I know it's a wee bit chaotic, possibly, but it heals you, and it tastes real good. He pulls out a magic apple.
I'm fine. You may keep your apple. I appreciate the gesture.
But
It's
it
chaos
heals
apple.
you.
You can sense the
Like
chaos
magic healing.
coming out of the apple.
No, it's chaos. It's evil.
Well, tell you what, Bellerophon. After all this, I got something for you after all this is done with.
The apples.
We're going to
heal,
Cologne.
a hit
Why are we
point,
going
by
to
the way.
Cologne?
Whenever you guys eat from the apples, they heal a hit type. This entire apple has to be eaten. This is my versions of healing potion for DCC. 1 hit dice. Each of you, I think, took 3, so you have 9 of them.
Let me add that.
And I think Reddington.
Did the wizard take one? Did the wizard take any before it all happened?
No, he left. He sacrificed himself to save. So they had the deal. He got the raw deal. He got nothing out of this. So he kind of got screwed a little.
Oh, wizard!
FELP tosses them
Take your
an apple.
apples. Ryan Drake throws.
So John, they gave you
Ryan
2
Drake
apples.
tosses him one apple as well.
Felnox, you have 2 of the chaos apples.
Thank you for the apples.
They heal hit dice every time you eat.
Krill, are you coming?
Jonathan, move your character, dude.
All right. Sorry about that.
Okay, so Bellerophon, you're moving around and you're by the doorway.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is the room you're at. The sounds of the machine are distant. They're like in this direction.
Okay.
So, long story
Yeah,
short,
I cut
Bellerophon.
the pie.
What'd you say, Felix?
No, I go this. I come here and I start and I cut the pie.
Okay.
Sorry, that's that just means that you scan the room like almost like a pie. So it's Like if you ever look at how they cut a pie, so
Yeah.
you scan across the room.
Okay, you see a room, and you see 3 crates. The crate in the middle is filled with food.
Yeah.
There are 2 doorways. There's a doorway over here, right there, and right here. This is a doorway. This is a doorway. The sounds of you hear heavy sounds coming from this direction.
Okay. All right, and here and I can I feel the evil from the machine? You know, I know
The machine is no longer covered in chaos. You do sense evil coming from it, but it's not from the. It hasn't been possessed by chaos. There's something controlling it, but
Yes,
but there's something in it running it. But it's not like this is not connected to the cord.
but this is the right direction.
You hear noise, but you hear this is the right direction.
But I don't feel that evil that way.
You do feel evil, but it's small, it's tiny. I mean, if you're going to use detect evil, then yeah, clearly you'll be able to feel it, but you're not using it. I mean, you're using your innate evil detection. So yeah, you feel an evil entity within the machine.
Okay.
But it's not a demon, nothing like that. You just feel an animal.
FVLT smashes this first box over here.
Inside of it are food storage. Food storage. You find apples, oranges, like this. But this is actual food storage. This is the food storage of the gnomes. This is where they keep the shit. So.
Phil just rubs his belly. He's like, "Oh, I can't handle any more food right now."
He's stuffed.
Old feast he was.
Yeah, he's been enjoying himself for 2 weeks. You're like, what the hell are we doing this at this
It
point?
reminded me of my kingdom. Oh, what to find people here. Yingvar still has a make chaos great again red hat.
Yeah, he's covered in hats. He's got a hat. He's got toys, little chaos toys, little hanged brides. Such a twisted shit hanging from him. They put like evil eyes hanging from him. They all gave him gifts on the way out. Nothing magical.
Oh, of course.
So what are you guys doing?
So
Which door are you gonna open?
The speaker on this one.
We're gonna hold on.
Since there's something coming out of this one, maybe this is there's something. I don't know, just like storage or something.
Okay, so you walk up to the door. All right, so
Yeah.
this door opens as you get closer. You see that? Seems to be another hallway.
oi lad,
Hmm.
I think we're going towards the weird sounds.
The weird sounds are coming from here.
I rolled a 10. Just trying to do my detect evil.
You roll detect evil. Does
Yeah.
detect evil work in this game?
It's I gotta roll.
Is it
And
spell?
yeah, well, it's my ability, the helmet.
Oh, the helmet's ability.
I didn't know if I had to roll it or not, but I think it says just not roll a 0, I guess.
Okay, then you're fine. You detect no evil. You still detect evil throughout this place. I mean, there's evil everywhere. There is something evil in this direction, but it's not. Detect evil is generally used to find demons, things like that. What's in this direction is a magical evil. It's not so much demonic evil. There's something else. But that demonic evil, that chaos evil, it's gone. You don't sense it anymore.
All
So
right.
Bellerophon,
You smell death.
you got caught.
You guys can smell blood coming from this direction, big time.
Yeah. So I keep going this way. There's blood coming from there. I just want to see what's around the corner.
He's leaving the room. So hold on.
He's that way.
Oh, he wasn't there for the Krill adventure. He doesn't know what happened to Krill.
Keep making my way in.
Come in.
Hey,
I open up the
FVLT,
door.
you're gonna get killed over there.
Open up the door.
Don't you know what happened to Krill? Krill did the same thing and lost his cherries.
Hold on. Two things are gonna
all I
happen.
know is that every time we go into a room
Two
with
things
loud
are about to
noise,
happen
something
simultaneously.
bad happens.
As Ephialtes, I'll do Ephialtes first since he told me what he was doing first. As you step into a room, hold on, let me get rid of the portal. The portal's gone. There was a portal here. This is what you see, Ephialtes. Tyler, we're gonna have to go to you in a second.
Oh boy.
Oh, shit!
God damn it.
If you as you
No.
turn around, you see a whole bunch of elves, and they have the lion with them. So hold on a second, let me get the lion. Where's the lion? They have the lion with them. So we'll RP that first. You see, you didn't see you didn't watch the last adventure, so you didn't play it. You don't know these guys. You see, these three elves essentially surrounded by elven warriors. Okay, they have the lion next to them. The lion looks he looks sheepish. He's like, oh, he looks over at you. And he says, oh, someone I recognize. He sees the Fialtes. All of them, as you walk into the room, all of them recognize you. All of them turn and look in your direction. And these elves look like stern, man. They look fucking pissed. This one right here in the white sees, oh, one of the short variety is visiting us. Is this one of your friends, Sir Lion?
I fought a war with them. Yes. He's a brave and stout warrior.
Excellent. Why don't you come in, friend dwarf?
What kind of party is this? I just came from a party. This one doesn't look as fun.
We mean you no harm, short one. Come inside. So you step in. As you step in, like these elves move to surround you. They're not pulling weapons, but they're moving around like. But they're moving to surround you. They look tense as fuck, but they're not pulling weapons. These guys, the three in the middle, look relaxed.
Lion, what's the plan here?
The plan.
The
They
plan
have come
is
for retribution.
we're looking for. They interrupt the line completely. This one right here says the plan is we are looking for a criminal. I have a feeling that you just came from the criminal. His name is Bellerophon.
I don't know any Bellerophon. Don't hang out with criminals.
Sir Lion, is he telling the truth?
Do you not have magic for this?
We do. I just want to know if you can be trusted.
Unfortunately, my friend, he is not being truthful. Do
Well,
not hold it past him.
well,
He is a dwarf. A good man.
There's nothing to do with being a dwarf.
I know he's a dwarf. The female says. The female elf says, "I can smell him from here."
I bet you can.
He's like, unfortunately, since he has lied to us and been untruthful, we will have to detain him. These four pull weapons. They're still not threatening. I mean, as unthreatening as you can be pulling a sword. But all them pull the weapons. They're holding them down. So like they don't. They say, do not harm him. Just detain him. Take his weapons, and you will be coming with us, friend dwarf. You have committed no crimes except harboring a criminal. So you shall be spoken to. Okay, as this is happening, Bellerophon opens the other door.
Oh god.
So Felnox is right next to Bellerophon. So Krill, Felnox, Bellerophon, he was in the other room.
Wait! Come on! Don't go that way! Don't you remember what happened to Krill last time? I may have been drinking my brains up, but I didn't forget.
You see rubble, Bellerophon, and as you see rubble, something comes out of the rubble and makes its way straight for you. It basically goes over the rubble with these huge tank treads. Boom, boom, it goes interloper, looking right at Felnox. So
That's what you should
enter
have
the
said there.
room.
You know what they call that, John? They call that the fatal funnel. This right here. You never stand in the middle of a doorway. You always stand to the
Interloper.
side.
You see these huge fucking they're machine guns, but to you see these what look like.
Can I jump out of the way?
You would have to roll initiative. Would you like to? John?
Your mic is muted, John.
John.
Yeah, no, I was going to roll initiative.
Oh, you're rolling initiative. That means I roll initiative too. Okay.
Oh god. I guess I'm gonna roll initiative as well.
Halt!
Fucking Christ.
Enter the room. It's talking to you, John. You have 30 seconds to comply.
Yeah, I have 30 seconds to get shot. That's fine.
You're rolling initiative against it. Who else is rolling initiative?
Oh shit! He walked forward. He's insane.
Once Felnox does
Okay. They rolled
Krill
13.
standing real still.
Okay, so who else is involved in this initiative?
I'm
It has not seen Bellerophon. It has not seen Ryan Drake. It
I'm
has
gonna
seen
try.
Krill, but it's not aiming at him.
Can I
Ooh. You may roll initiative. That's what you can roll. If you're gonna join it.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll.
It's alert, so you can't trick it.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna roll for initiative then.
Are you joining in the initiative, Ryan Drake?
I rolled a 12, Felipe, and then plus my my level brings it to 22.
Ryan Drake, are you joining the initiative? I think he stepped away, so we'll keep him out of the initiative for this round unless he comes back before we're done. Felnox, so what did you roll? A 10?
I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1. Oh my god.
Looks like I went the right way.
Yes, you did, sir.
God damn it.
No, okay, that's Ryan Drake is rolling. Okay, good. Well, what the hell did I roll for? 113. Krill, what'd you roll? 8?
I rolled a stupid 5.
Who rolled the 8?
Still higher than mine.
I rolled a 5, actually.
Bellerophon, would you roll 22, something like that?
22.
Yeah, I got a 4. Still higher than me.
Ryan Drake, you rolled an 8. Who's first? You have 30 seconds to comply. You're up, Bellerophon.
All right, so
Its weapons are not trained on you. They are trained on Felnox. Completely. These huge machine guns are trained on Felnox.
I kind of move out of the
No, you
line of
don't.
sight.
No, you don't.
Huh?
you could have the
Here.
safest place would have,
You roll
Okay.
the
initiative.
safest place would have been to stay here instead of moving in. You were here. You know, the smart place
Sorry,
would
dude.
be
You
here.
walked right in.
That's
I'm
fine.
just I'm just saying you were here, and then back here is what we call cover.
Yeah,
You have 30
I
seconds to
can make my
comply.
initiative roll, so I just walked in.
Bellerophon, you're up.
If he shoots me, at least somebody else has a chance to take him down.
All right, so can he see Krill?
He can see.
Yes,
He can see. He can see Krill. He can see you. He can see. I'm sorry, not Bellerophon. He can see. But he is alert. So if you come in the room, you'll see you. I mean, you're not gonna be able to get a drop on him. He's alert.
All right.
He's
All right.
facing this direction, and then anyone who comes in there will be shredded by the same machine guns if it decides to attack. It's the little lights on it are not red, so when they turn red,
All right, so
you've seen it attack before. So you
yeah.
know what happens, and you've seen it destroy the gnomes. So you've seen it shredded to pieces with those machine guns. Those weapons that it used on the gnomes are trained on Felnox.
All right, so I'm gonna use up both my attacks. One, I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna grab Felnox, and then I'm gonna come here and grab a flying, and I'm gonna grab Krill, and I'm gonna fly back here to cover
Okay.
with both of them. So I won't be able to attack, but at least they won't get killed.
All right, you're able to do it. It starts firing. It basically unloads every shot it has and destroying both of these walls. I'm going to turn them into rubble. So hold on a second.
Oh! It's bad magic. That's what it is.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
All right, so that entire area fucking collapses. It basically explodes. And explodes outwards. You are all going to take from rubble. Make reflex saving throws, all of you.
Okay.
Everyone here, not Ryan Drake. Ryan Drake does not take them. These three.
Oh!
Reflex saving throws.
That's cool too.
I got a 6.
You roll a 6.
Yep.
21.
Felnox? Okay. Full damage for Felnox and Krill. Half damage for Bellerophon.
Oh boy.
Half damage is rounded up. So 3 damage from the rubble hitting you. To Felnox and Krill. 3 damage to both of you. Bellerophon, you take 2. 2 hit points of damage. The machine gun did not hit you. He just smashed the wall. This is just from rubble and blocks of fucking steel slamming into you.
Yeah, from shrapnel.
Yeah, shrapnel. There you go. Ryan Drake, you're up. You took no damage because you were standing on the other side of that wall, but you saw it. You saw the explosion of the wall, and you see the machine on the other side heading in your direction. It moved a little further, by the way, a little closer so it can train its machines on you. Its guns on you guys. So it's a little closer.
Oi! Fealties, you're okay over there, aren't you? Right? I hope you are. We got the machine over here.
This door closed. This door closed. If Fealties only hears muffled sounds coming from the other side. You hear the explosions from the other side. If Fealties, but you're being surrounded. So we'll go to you later at the end of this round. This happens at the same time as your next round. So
Ryan Drake, he kind of panics for a second. He's just like kind of looking back and forth. He's like, he's just looking like all freaked out whether to go for FPLTs or not. He's like, all right, we kill this. Bellerophon, you fly and save FPLTs. He's gonna get killed like Krill. There's tentacles waiting for him. Tentacles. He runs over and he goes for the machine's right arm with the intent to sever the machine gun.
go for it.
I have that knowledge because I'm a dwarf.
Can we see this? Like, this is all rubble, right? No, because I just still see like a lot of black. We can't see any further into the room.
Oh,
now that the wall's gone.
Nice. Yeah, something like that. Let's see. I'm gonna be rolling for
All right,
the
thank you.
hollow. Let's do my first attack. Here we go. Here's my deed die. I've rolled a 2. Wow, that's fucking shitty.
What happened to
And
Jonathan disappeared.
Jonathan, you there? I think I see audio, but
Don't worry about it. Do your turn. When he comes back,
Alright.
it's his turn. Keep it going.
here we go. This is the hollow.
So what'd you roll for your deed? You rolled a 2, so you failed your deed. But you hit.
Yep.
You hit his armor class. Yes, you hit his armor class, so you were able to hit him. Damage is 17.
Yep.
Jonathan winked out, Felipe, completely.
We need a medic.
Okay. So you're able to cut into the machine, and you see sparks flying all over the place. But you're not able to sever that thing, the machine gun off. You're not able to sever it,
I'm not done with you yet.
and you're pretty much on top of it, by the way. So
Yeah, he climbed those shreds. I'm not done with you yet, Iron Bull. I'm gonna go for the second attack now. Here is the deed die, and it's a 5. This is the second attack.
what are you doing with your deed?
My deed, sever that freaking machine, that first machine gun.
Okay. All right. You're able to sever the machine gun. You shred through it, doing 11 damage, and one of the machine guns falls off. The other one trains on you. It was trained on the other group. It's turning in your direction.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Jeremiah.
So you guys see sparks flying all over the place as he chops off one of the machine arms.
Next move I do, I'm going to, the second I see that the machine is trained on me, I do a controlled fall. Like I jump up and I fall straight down on my shield in an attempt to shred the treads.
Cool.
Shredding the treads with my shield in an attempt to.
It's a little wild, so you're gonna have to roll really high with the deed.
Oh yeah. Let's see what we get this time around. Nope, it's not happening.
Well, you're gonna at least have to do damage.
Oh yeah, some wild shit. Here we go. Okay. And I'm just happy I didn't get a critical failure.
That hits armor class 21. And how much damage? 8.
8 damage.
Okay, there's sparks flying all over this thing. It's being chopped up by Ryan Drake. He's basically turned into a shredder in there, chopping up and taking cables, pieces of metal flying all over the place. But it's got that machine gun trained on him, and you see other little lights starting to aim at him, and other contraptions starting to open up out of the machine. Basically, all the weaponry coming out. Krill, you're up.
Right.
He's on top of it, by the way. So any magical explosions, things like that, will hit Ryan Drake.
So where is its weapons aimed at?
All weaponry is aimed at Ryan Drake.
Oh, in that case, Krill casts ward portal.
Whoa.
On
What?
Like some random direction.
in a random direction.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what you're playing with this, but
But
what?
to use like the mercurial magic.
I got you. Go ahead. Tell me your what page is War Portal? Don't worry, I got it. 160. Roll your spell check. Remember, you now have that staff.
Yep. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah! I'm sorry, I was laughing. My mic was muted. Corruption time!
Okay. Do your
I
mercurial
really
magic.
picked the right room.
Do your mercurial magic.
Yeah.
This is what you want to do with it anyway. You know what? It's fine.
It phase out actually.
Okay. Well, I guess. So Krill disappears. It's phased out. That's going to work no matter what. So how does that work, Jonathan?
Like for like a couple rounds, I could go to the page if for a couple rounds I like disappear.
Okay, yeah. So we'll. Okay, let's go look. What page is Mercurial Magic? Your Mercurial Magic before I. What page is that, dude?
Hold on, going to the Mercurial Magic section.
You don't have it written down? What page?
Okay, it's page 115 and it's 89. Phase out.
1d6
Wanting
plus 1
to,
round for level of the spell. So it's 1d6 plus 1. So Krill vanishes. He is incapable of doing anything for 2 rounds. Roll 1d6 modified by your luck, Jonathan.
Oh, God.
1d6 plus your luck.
Plus my luck. The luck modifier?
Yes, dude. Modifier.
Alright, just making sure. 6.
6, okay. Roll 1d4.
So 1d6 plus 1, that's 7. I don't even know how that mercurial magic works. Was it like a save?
4.
This is not Mercurial Magic.
Oh, what? This is what?
It's the misfire. Roll 1d4.
The
We already did the Mercurial Magic.
Mercurial magic, it happens no matter what you do with the spell, whether you succeed or fail.
1d4.
I don't think, for most of them, you don't have to roll any saves. It's just something that inherently happens, like frogs.
Not for this one. There's no saving. He's doing this on purpose. He's disappearing on purpose so he doesn't take part in the fight. So
Most of them don't really have a save; they just kind of happen.
So he vanishes. I'll put like a little whatever, the purple thing there. So that he's disappeared for 2 rounds. He's out of this for 2 rounds. He can't do anything for 2 rounds. But
Did you just roll like the worst
will you roll the
possible
damn
roll for
1d4?
yourself?
Okay, 1d4. What did you roll, a 4?
I rolled a 4.
You
Roll
rolled a
another
6 and a 4. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
You
It's the
rolled a
worst
natural
roll.
Another
one.
4.
Can he burn luck to make a reroll?
Nope.
No, I don't
Luck
think
won't
that's how
save you
luck
when you roll a 1, man, no matter what. Unless you burn 20 fucking luck. You see, it won't end, which is impossible. You have
No,
to
I
burn
mean for the
12
Mercurial.
or 20 points is the only way you can guarantee a crit.
No,
So
what I was
I
asking
rolled
what
a
happened here.
4 again.
if the roll.
Oh, John.
I was just trying to ask if the 1d6 if he can burn luck to make a bet. Try again.
Okay, so you rolled a 4 again? Okay.
Yeah.
You guys see 4 doors appear around you guys. One here,
Oh,
one here, one here, and one here. I'll just go get some images of doors. Hold on a second.
holy crap. What the fuck did I do?
You made magic portals everywhere. I guess the Abyssal Labyrinth is closer than we think.
So what? That's corruption then, or was
It's a misfire.
misfire? Okay.
Yeah. He hasn't rolled for corruption yet, I don't think.
I never seen you roll that high. Roll a 6 or 4. He's maxed out his dice every single roll 3 times in a row.
So you see a bunch of doors appear out of nowhere, and they just stay there. Okay, nothing happens with them. They're just doors, 4 doors that appear around you guys inside the room. You receive no corruption. You just opened you just created a bunch of doors, and you guys have no clue where the fuck they lead. They're closed. So, and you're
That could have
done.
been that would have been way worse if it was another spell. But you're lucky that spell seems to do nothing.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
go
Holy
ahead,
crap,
Felnox.
man.
Brian is reading the spell. He's like, good thing it's nothing big. Yeah, it would have been way worse if you wrote like a fireball or some shit.
Oh, man.
I've actually got corruption. Like your hair would be forever standing up.
Felnox, you're up. Krill disappears. He's gone for 2 turns. He can't do anything for 2 turns.
And we have 4 doors.
Asshole.
He also cannot be hit or hurt.
Quick question though: those 4 doors they're portals?
I don't know. I have no idea. Try opening one. See what happens.
I'm not opening anything. Opening a door got us in this much trouble.
It's closed. They're all closed. This one seems to be in midair.
Man. And Ryan Drake is currently still fighting that thing, right?
Ryan Drake is on top of it.
Yep. I was able to one of the machine guns that it has.
John, there's like some background sound. It sounds like there's a machine running in the back of somebody's computer. I can't tell who it is.
Oh, that was the machine sound we would have been following.
Jonathan. No, I can still hear it. No, it's not Jonathan or John. I can still hear it. Yeah, it was you, Brian. You got a fan on or something. Just mute while you're not.
How dare you? He's cool. All right, it's your turn, John. Go ahead and cast spells and shit.
Do something, John. You're up.
Yeah, John, you should already be ready. Damn it, just fucking roll the dice. Do it! Do it! Kill me now! Do it! That'll be the day.
John? You're silenced, John. We can't hear you if you're saying something.
Yeah, we can't hear you. We just see your
Your
new
like visor or something. Your like Cylon visor or whatever it is you're wearing.
Yes. It's
John,
a
you're
visor.
muted.
It's too sharp. What's happening?
Dude, that sound
We
wasn't coming
can't
from you, John. It was coming from Brian.
It's page 150, Ray of Enfeeblement.
You're doing Ray of Enfeeblement on a giant robot? Excellent.
Robot? It's like a couch.
Oh, Jesus.
Page
Oh,
150.
Maybe the guy inside of it though.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've never used it.
I'm gonna take a look at this spell. I never heard of this shit.
Ray
Ray
of
of
Enfeeblement is not in
Enfeeblement.
page
Does that?
150. It's in a different book, isn't it?
You're supposed to write it a different book, John.
No, it's in this book.
Where? Dude, it's
I
not
got it
150.
before, long before we actually got. Should be in this book. It's
150
page-
is Patreon and shit, man.
It's 190.
Well,
I made a mistake. We gotta fix that.
Okay, go ahead. Roll.
Let's take a look at this.
I got Ray of Enfeeblement, man. Go for it.
This is a very lawful spell.
Okay, so
You
you
would
cast
really
it, you
approve
aim it at the giant robot.
Huh?
Okay.
It doesn't specify it has to be a living person.
Okay.
So that's why I'm trying it. Also, I have to spell burn.
You spell burning to do this? You got it off.
Well, the spell says you have to spell burn to cast this in the first place.
Oh. Okay, so you spell burn. What did you spell burn?
Um,
I see it.
Wow.
1 point of. Yeah, I screwed up. I should have spell burn before anything. 1 point of. Damn it. Agility. So I go down to.
You see the rest of you see Felnox aim his arm at the giant robot, and you see a disruption of the air coming from his hands as it heads straight for him. And what did you burn again? Strength?
1 of agility.
Okay, so you become a little slower, a little less dexterous. Okay, and he gets a saving throw against you.
Sleep charm.
Dude,
Have
have you read what happens if you roll? You get 0 strength? It's horrifying.
Loud enough? All right, so he shouts this out. He shouts out rate of enfeeblement as he shouts out the spell. That's the material.
Pokemon. So go ahead, shout it, John.
Ray of enfeeblement!
Nice. Oh shit.
Okay, the enfeeblement spell hits the machine, and it's whatever's inside of it makes its roll, and it shrugs it off.
Well, that sucks.
You have another spell if you want to use it.
What a weird spell to use, John.
On a giant robot.
It
Machine.
never specifies. It just says they lose strength. Oh, I'm like,
I mean, if you rolled it high enough, you could have turned that thing to jelly. Like, as in, like, it'd be like jelly to stand on. But considering it's made out of metal, that's, different
metal
from
can become brittle.
squishy.
You got another spell?
Yeah.
Felnox?
Dramerson.
Scorching ray 192.
Scorching Ray. Really?
Ooh.
This is for your second spell, John. You know that, right?
Oh, damn! I forgot. That's the wrong roll.
Reroll with the correct thing. Correct dice.
1D 14? 16? I don't know.
14, I don't remember. Was it 14?
I'm fairly certain it's a 14. So I have unique shit, so.
That's why I normally
Double
don't
check for you.
do spells in one go.
Do it.
What the
Do
hell?
it. Darkness floats.
20, 20, 20.
Yeah, it's
I love Felnox. Just roll, man.
it's a D14. Roll a D14.
Easy. Slash roll space 1d14.
I got a
Then you can
14 in total.
A what?
A 14.
You
In
rolled a
total.
14. Exact 14. All right.
Well, it's not a crit though. I rolled a 6 and then I get +8 because of
Okay. Hold on 1 second. I have my own roll to make.
Well,
Yep.
Ryan Drake scorched twice today.
All right. So
God
a sizzling gout of flame comes out of Felnox's hands, goes up, over, and lands and engulfs both the machine and Ryan Drake. Let's see.
When this happens, I straight up I completely lose all defense and I cover the kid.
The robot makes a reflex saving throw. You may also make a reflex saving throw, Ryan Drake. The machine failed it. He's gonna take damage. What's your caster level, John? You're 5, right? So it's 1d6 plus 5 damage, John.
Dice are rolling. It's taking a while to load. Oh fuck! I'm covering the kid, so I can take all the damage.
You made your saving throw, so both you failed your saving throw. So both Ryan Drake and the machine take this damage. 1d6 plus 5 damage. John, roll it. You want me to roll?
Yeah.
You want me to roll, John? Can't hear you, John.
Oh wait.
I rolled a 3, so
It's plus 5 damage. Okay, so 8 damage. Ryan Drake, you take 8 fire damage. Fire engulfs you. The machine also takes 8 fire damage.
And I just got all my HP back. God
Okay.
damn it.
And you will continue. You're both on fire. You will continue to take 1d6 fire damage until you make a d6 saving throw to do a stop, drop, and roll. So.
Not the bees!
Okay, so Ryan Drake and the machine are up in flames. So we'll put a little thing here. Is there a fire thing here? We'll do that. Make it red. Okay. Meanwhile, in the other room, the elves are starting to surround you, Ifyal. They're moving to surround you. You may roll initiative if you want to get away, but they look like they're not going to let you get away. Lion, you're also involved in this. So if you want to make a move, you may.
Fealties are reasonable.
They don't look too reasonable.
That is first impressions, I will admit.
So
they are different types from you and me. I have no dominion over their soldiers, you know this. They are not men, they are elves. They are not my kin, and I cannot order them. That is an insult to their race. And to mine, quite frankly. Fealties. This has nothing to do with me and you. We survived a war together. This has to do with Bellerophon. They have no intention of slaying him. They intend to bring justice. They intend to bring them to their court. Now, Bellerophon is a king, a charismatic man.
I can say he doesn't do too well in courts, but they can speak to him if they like.
Okay, you guys hear a boom, boom, and like the room starts to shake slightly, and there seems to be like a cup of water over here, and you see like a little ripple in the cup for some reason. Someone left a cup of water there, and out of the wall over here, a large barrel-shaped head just comes out of the wall itself. Okay, and steps into the room, and the elves stop in their tracks as this walks in. and it stops. It doesn't look like it's about to attack. It seems to have come out of the wall. It just stops and looks at all of you curiously, and it tilts its head. And we'll end
Everyone.
That's no Stegosaurus.
we'll end the game right there.
I know about Stegosaurus. Don't move; they can't see.
So,
FBL is about to turn tail and run.
So that's where we're at. So we'll end right there, guys. We did not finish any other encounters, so no additional XP until next week if you're able to defeat any one of the many enemies that just showed up.
Get XP for being burnt alive for the second time?
Well, it's not finished. You gotta wait. So
So for the
Getting burnt alive! Again!
true.
You got 4 XP for the encounter with the Court of Chaos. Everyone got that. Okay? Including the 2 who left. They were involved in what happened. Everyone got 4 XP. The people who
Bellerophon
stayed behind with the court
done yet.
received the magical items. What the 2 who left lost was access to chaos items. Not that Bellerophon would take them in any way, shape, or form. He would not. So
He would destroy them.
so we're gonna end
Do
that
we get
right
luck?
there.
Do we get luck for surviving the quarter?
Survive
chaos?
these 2 fucking fights, and you'll get luck. So,
Yeah, but not for the quarter chaos.
no, not for the Court of Chaos. So I should probably give the other 4, the 3 who hung around there, luck. But I gave them really powerful magical items, so I think that makes up for the luck.
Very good.
So and they're very powerful items. So you guys are good.
Yep. There you are.
When do you guys want to play? Or continue
You
this.
know me, I'm free.
Pick a day.
Mm,
The weird schedules are the guys who have schedules are Felix and Luz. Luz didn't show up. We know why. So what do you tentatively want to schedule it? This is technically last week's games. If you guys want to play again this week, I'm fine. If not, we can pick up on Sunday or Monday. Brian, Felix.
And maybe next Sunday would be okay. And
Brian, you good for next Sunday?
I might not be able to, but I can let you know like by Tuesday.
All right, cool. So we're tentatively scheduled for next Sunday, and